Well, if you're familiar with the channel, I am a Snyder fan, and a very huge Snyder fan, but not uncritical. So, although I did give both Justice League as well as the recent zombie movie very high marks, I'm not unaware that sometimes Zach is a bit of a issue for people who are not into his style. So, what did I think of Rebel Moon? Overall, I do think it's still a great film, but I do agree with some of the criticisms leveled against it. I think, as always, people are going a little bit too far in criticizing Zack, but yes, I do think some of the characters were a little thin. Dialogue was mainly functional, and again, the story structure is obviously mirroring a lot of Star Wars. Although I think that people are getting that totally wrong. I think this is more based on Dune, even the Harry Potter books, and I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but even I was like very, very well aware. Yes, he's borrowing a lot from Avatar, Harry Potter. So it's a mishmash of many influences. And yeah, the plot itself is fairly simple. Basically, we just have a band of heroes who will come together to face a very evil empire. Although I think this is a massive improvement even from the Lucasfilm because aside from Tarkin, we really don't know too much about the villains. Like Tarkin stands out as a very interesting, great character, but Vader is kind of empty. He's not really much of a character. We just get hints of a character, but not much else. So I think the villain is actually really beefed up in this story. And he is relying on very familiar tropes. And of course, it's a Zack Snyder film, so visually it looks amazing, but it does have his tendency to do close ups, zooms, slow motion, so on and so forth. So if you've seen his other films, you're going to see a very good selection of his style. However, if you're not into his style, you're going to be frustrated beyond a certain point that he doesn't innovate or he doesn't do something radically different from before. So, but again, I think some people wanted him to stretch himself a little bit further than he does here. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. However, I will caution people, yes, it is very familiar and perhaps too many places. So come in with modest expectations. I think you will be very happy. But if you had very high expectations for him to innovate beyond his familiar style, it may be a little bit frustrating.